So I often see a lot of questions here on the internet about how exactly to plot out a novel. And I'm going to show you the method today that I use that actually turned me from a pantser into a plotter. And if you don't know what those are, a pantser is basically someone who writes the novel without really plotting too far ahead and just sort of like lets the story tell itself. And a plotter is one who outlines a novel, makes an entire plot outline, and then starts writing. And I'm going to show you that method today. And this method actually was introduced by someone I admire greatly, Jenna. I'll link to her video in the description below about how she outlines novels. And I'm going to just expand on her idea a bit and put my own spin on it. So the first thing you will need when you start trying to outline your novel is, of course, an idea for a novel. Well, here I've got my idea. I've written down some ideas for scenes and things that I want. You also will need some markers of different colors and varieties. And basically, I just have this huge, just have these boxes of markers left over from when I was back when I was in high school and college and stuff. Just that I've collected over the years. So you're just going to choose out a few different colors. So I'm going to take purple. I'm going to also pick out a blue one. Go ahead and take this lime green one, this yellow one, and go ahead and choose out more than you think you're going to need. You also will need some index cards. Now these are just plain ones I bought from the grocery store. They're like $1 for a pack of 100 or something. I cut them in half because it's easier to handle them, and they're very large, as you can see. I've also got colored index cards. You can use colored ones if you like, but I like using the white ones because then that gives me an excuse to use the markers. And then if you're going to cut them in half, you'll need a pair of scissors, and otherwise you're all ready to get started on your novel. So let's go ahead and get started. One thing I forgot to mention is that you're also going to need a very, very large portion of floor. So you can see I've got this whole area of my carpet like cleaned off so that I can plot my novel and arrange the index cards as I like. You're just going to pick up one color and you're going to color code them based on which of the subplots it is. So I'm going to use this lime green color for the plot line of the main character going on her quest. So for my example, my first scene is that it is a princess's birthday. Alright, and so you're just going to keep doing this for the rest of your novel. So then the next scene is, so then for example, if you don't have as much of a fleshed out idea as I do right here, then you're just going to jot down scenes as they come to you. So for example, you're going to, if you wanted to have, I have a subplot where the main character has a love interest. So for the love interest, I'm going to use this red color. And you're just going to keep jotting down scenes as they come to you, using different colors for different scenes. So for example, I've used lime green for the main plot and red for the love interest. And we have a subplot between a minor character and another minor character. So for that, I'm maybe going to use purple. And you're just going to keep going like that. And you're going to make different stacks of index cards based on which color you've chosen. So for example, you're going to stack up all the golden index cards together, all the red ones together, all the green ones together, and all the purple ones together, and however many other subplots you have in the novel. And you're going to make little stacks of all the index cards. So I actually have a pile of index cards from my current novel that I'm writing. And I'm going to show you how I organize them and arrange them, and I will be right back. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to make piles of the cards, and you're going to organize them by color. And right now you're not going to really worry too much about what order they're in. We'll put them in the proper order later on. So what you're going to do, you're going to take all of your little piles, and before even just putting them all in the novel order, you take each separate little pile and you put them in order of where they appear in the novel. So you've got your little piles of index cards in all the different colors. And what you're going to do is, this makes it easier to see which scene comes first. So you're just going to start organizing them in the order that they appear in the novel. So this is about what it should look like when you're finished plotting out your entire novel. You can see I've got the cards for different colors. So you can see that they go all the way down here. And basically what you're going to do is, I stepped on it. What you can do is you can just pick up each card as you go along.